And it seems that there's been lots of talk about the need to cut. But the question is, give some examples of what the sizable, not small programs or something that's $100,000 or something, but something that's sizable that you think is a waste of money you'd like to get rid of in the state government.
Well, I think, let's take Medicaid. The Medicaid doesn't need cuts, it needs reforms. The state was challenged to put forward $2.7 billion in Medicaid reforms. They only put forward 1.3. They put forward a cigarette tax instead. They cut providers by another 4%. And they use an accounting gimmick to make up another 300. I put on the table 2.8 in reforms that other states have already put in place. Not cuts. Simply holding people accountable. We want to care for the poor, we hold them accountable, just like you would your own kids. And I think if we care for the poor, we'll hold them accountable, and we'll say, if you deserve to be on the program, we want you to be on the program. If you don't qualify, we want you off. Because people work too hard to pay for that.
Thank you, Tom Carter. Dan Stover has some messages.
Well, on the idea of it being a spending problem, there's some truth in that. But the question of paying back our existing debt is not a spending problem, it's a spent problem. The money has already been spent. It is owed, it should be paid. The only honorable thing to do is pay your bills. You folks pay your bills. Why shouldn't the state of Illinois have to pay its bills too? And so the money has been spent. I know of no other way out of this but to borrow and insist that those borrowers then remain responsible. Examples of how we can cut the same size of the money. This is not a very sexy or entertaining answer for you, but our Illinois engineering standards are just at the pinnacle of quality. And when you build roads, it doesn't always have to be the Taj Mahal that you build. For example, in Clinton County this past summer, there was a drainage ditch that cost $570,000. Yes, we need to wait and see if we're going to have to save more money on Medicaid. And yes, there are other things we can do. Example, the Illinois State Police at the Du Quoin State Fair and the Springfield State Fair. This is an overtime giveaway with no reason whatsoever. It's a little perk that goes with the job. Don't you think that it's time that we stop doing that? The place does not need to be crawling with Illinois State Police officers just because we're having a state fair, just because some politician has decided that they should get a little more overtime money.